Hello everyone, and welcome back to XCOM 2. I am still in the tutorial, and by the looks of it, the only thing I can do next is go to the commander's quarters, because there was something important happening that somebody wanted to tell me about it. So this is what we're going to do.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the resistance from the inside. It was these resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Looks like we better get started, Commander. I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
All right, that was the mysterious voiceover man from the council. He's still around. Okay, so yeah, the rebels are disorganized, and we need to unify. We need to unite the tribes to take on the colonizers, because they are experimenting with people. I mean, that's what they were trying to do last time as well, right? The elder, what are they called back then? The ethereals or elders or whoever. I don't know if this. I still don't know if they're the same, but they were trying to. They were looking for genetic modifications that allowed humans with telepathic capabilities. So we'll assume that they're still up to their old shenanigans. So. Yeah, once again, the only thing we can do... Can I press anything else? No, I cannot. The only thing we can do is go to the bridge. So let's go to the bridge.
The councilman has tracked the alien black site to this region. Unfortunately, we don't have its exact coordinates yet. If we're going to have any chance of finding this facility, we'll need to make contact with the local resistance cell nearby. Tygan has a theory about how we might reach out to them without getting the aliens' attention, but we'll need to give him time to conduct his research. We shouldn't wait too long on that, Commander. We have to start making contact with other regions soon if we're going to build a global resistance and take on Advent.
New objective added.
Okay, so instead of sending up satellites as we did previously, we now have to make contact with other resistance cells. That makes sense. So research resistance communication, fly to black site, make contact. Okay? Contact resistance in the black site region.
Looks like you won't have time for that just yet, though. Remote reconnaissance may have found something not far from our current position.
Okay. We can also pick up supplies. Okay. So we're gonna have to investigate that then.
Avenger plotting new course.
And it goes there. Okay. I am still in the tutorial. I really don't have a choice to do anything differently, honestly. So we're somewhere in Russia, by the looks of it.
Commander, while we're waiting for new missions or the completion of our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans of the surrounding area.
Okay, right. So, Central, so you just told me that we have to find the black site. We have to make contact with the resistance people in order to find the black site urgently. But then you said we can't do that just yet because something else urgent came up, which was closer to us, which Given that we just literally flew over half a continent, I would doubt. And now you're telling me that the thing that was so urgent, that we couldn't go and make contact with the other resistance sites, is just a thing where we need to pass time? I mean, okay, Central, I get it that you're trying to teach me how to do this, but please do try to make sense. All right, so the only thing we can do is pass time, I guess, then. Let me go back and see if they're okay. So that's the pastime in the hologlobe things. Okay, that one is busy. It's yellow though, so I can click on it. Okay, so that's 5. That's going to be busy for 5 days.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
Okay, so he needs 3 days to research the modular weapons that we were talking about. Okay.
The aliens have considerable resources at their disposal, but we've still managed to do reasonably well against them, despite our own limitations.
Yeah, let's not ponder about that. Okay, so that's sort of. Okay, can I touch other stuff now? Yes, I can finally step up.
Before he made contact, I just assumed the spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
Okay, so he's our man on the inside, the smoker, if anybody's seen X-Files. Alright, okay, but I can finally look around, so that's progress. So let me take a very quick look at our soldiers. I have noticed that this thing has a character customization editor, similar to the first game, but with a couple more options. So I figured I'll get a little creative. Not too much, I don't want to go over the top, but so we've got Jane here, our ranger. We've got Lauren, who's our specialist, our hacker right now. We've got Julie, who's the grenadier. And we've got Greta, who is our first sniper. We've also got Frida. The stats appear to be identical, so all the starting soldiers are getting starting stats of 65 aim. This whole randomized set of attributes seems to not have been in here. We've got Monique from France. We've got Kasumi from Japan. And look who I made. Look who's back. Chris, you remember Chris? Zed, our second sniper from the original game. He's a bit older, but I think I got his likeness pretty nicely as an old man. Obviously, he's been a civilian for 20 years because he had to hide, so he didn't really have a chance to use his skills. So he's starting out as a rookie again. But we'll see what kind of skills he picks up as part, and he's got as part of this rebel organization, and he's got a very nice XCOM tattoo on the side. So Chris is back. We've got William from the UK, and Isabel. We've got Shigeru Kato from Japan. We've got Marco Roberti from Italy, and look who else we've got. Lillian. Lillian is back. Collateral Johnson. Once again, she's aged a little bit. And obviously also has to start out as a rookie. And we'll see if she once again picks up the big weapons. I might do some creative editing shenanigans if that doesn't turn out the right way I want it to. But they're all old hands. Maybe they'll pick up some new skills as they go. Anyway, so now that we've got that sorted, I figured that'd be a nice touch to resurrect two of our old crew. Unfortunately, we couldn't bring Heinrich because there are no mechs here apparently. But we do have a good amount of soldiers, and also apparently they get tired. So Jane and Julie, Julia Roberts here, need to have a holiday. Okay, but I think that's all that's happening right now, so we can advance time rather than doing anything useful. And we've got 140 supplies. I don't know how this works. We do have an income, apparently, but there's a resource cache that we're sitting on top of. So I guess we'll just be going to be doing that then. Alright, let's advance time and see what happens.
Our research was a success, Commander.
So we now have weapon upgrades available. Okay, give me research something else. Okay, we can now research magnetic weapons. Okay, that sounds interesting. How do I pick a new research? Oh, okay. Weapon upgrades available. Okay. Yes. Okay. Here we go. We do need to research we do need to do the autopsy, and we do need to do the resistance communications. Apparently, I would almost say we've still got the magnetic weapons is going to take forever because we don't have any scientists. Hybrid materials is probably armor. I would assume something like the nanofiber vest we had previously. Resistance comms sounds extremely important because Central just mentioned and elusive smoky spokesperson have mentioned that we do need to contact others. So I am almost thinking to give that priority because the other one just sounds like something that's going to advance the plot. And I like getting my economy in order before advancing the plot, so we'll do that next.
I will make that our highest priority.
Yes, you do that. Okay.
Working within the tight constraints of the Avenger, I've had a difficult time finding room to conduct some of our more theoretical experiments. Perhaps the next time we set down.
Yep, okay. We can do that, definitely. 2 days to clear out the debris, and he's busy researching again. So let's advance. How much more time can we advance? Okay, 3 more days, and then we've got the resource cache, which gives us supplies presumably. So let's do that. Okay, and and the debris has been cleared. Oh, and that actually gives us supplies as well. So if we clear out the garbage, that we can recycle that. Okay, so let's have a look at the room. What can we build? We can build all kinds of stuff. A training center. Soldiers establish stronger bonds with their fellow soldiers. Okay, that sounds useful. We can build a lab. Scientists will start additional further time. Okay, lab is useful. Guerrilla Tactics School. Unlock additional skills and benefit for our soldiers, including increase. Oh, this is the soldiers on a mission. I'm going to build that because that is extremely useful. So that's what we're going to build. We've got the supplies for it. I've got 179 here. So that's what we're going to build because having a bigger squadron is especially early on is just so useful. Okay, we're going to build that.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
An unstaffed engineer who can assist in building the tactics school. Actually, I'm thinking of using the engineer to clear out the next room. So we'll probably just carry on. That's going to take 14 days. And then in the meantime...
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander. But we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So we should be able to assign Therese here and clear that out. And then when she's finished, she can help out building the Guerrilla Tactics School. But that way we can already get some construction going in parallel, because it all sounds very useful and I have supplies that I can use. Okay. Right. Are my soldiers resting, or do I need to do anything about this? They're still tired. For 3 days they're tired. Okay, so they are resting by themselves. I don't need to actively do anything and send them a holiday. So that's busy. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this. Okay, we're almost done clearing this out. So let's do that.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
Okay, so there are other factions. I've seen 3 factions. There are Reapers, who are sort of like sniper scout people. We've seen them in the intro cinematic. There's Skirmishers, who are defected Advent troopers, and the Reapers and them don't like each other. And I'm not sure if if they were trying to imply that the Reapers are eating them, but then there's a third group that wasn't mentioned. I think they were called something like Templars, if I was reading the background correctly. So we don't know anything about these yet. But we are tasked to make sure that these guys can work together. Okay. View the mission. What do we want to do?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Okay. Operation Lost and Abandoned. Secure transmission. We need rendezvous with the Reapers. Okay, and we get a scientist and 90 intel for that. I'm not sure yet what I need intel for, but scientist I could use. So, yeah, let's go. It doesn't look like I have an option.
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
We still have to do that black site thing, but stuff keeps coming up in the meantime, apparently.
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Okay, I can only bring 2, so I really wanted to bring a rookie, but not with 2 only, because that means 50% of my squad is going to be rookies. I wanted it to be 1 out of 4. So I am thinking, yeah, getting Lauren and Greta here together might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, because they are somewhat rested, and yeah, I really don't want to bring a rookie along. Okay, so we'll bring these 2. And off we go. Wait, what? No. What are you talking about? Why am I now bring... Okay, now I'm confused. Lauren? Why? What? We'll go back. Why am I bringing 4... What? What does the game want me to do now? Am I bringing 2 squadrons or something? Okay. Alright, and okay, so I'm bringing 2 squadrons of 2 each by the looks of it. In that case, I'm going to bring one rookie because the other guys are tired. So we're going to bring Frida Schwarz here. It's going to come along with Lauren. So it's these 2. And then... Greta and I'm going to bring Monique here. Sorry, I have a very female-heavy squadron. It just is what it is. I haven't selected that. It's just how the game spawns things in. So for now, it's an all-girls party. Okay, so we've got Sniper and Rookie and the other ones. Okay, so go. Alright, I hope I've done this right and I didn't end up just bringing one of them. Let's see how this looks like when we get there.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Reapers and skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
Okay, so we are in Novgorod, and we need to escort the Reaper envoy to the rendezvous. Okay? So let's do this. See what comes. Sounds very ominous, everything.
Proceed to the first set of coordinates. Firebrand and the second team will head to the next drop point. Detecting increasing biological signatures in the area ahead. And I'd say we're in the right place. Stay sharp out there today, people. Just because this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks. And our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay, so we are escorting... What's her name? Elena, I think? No, she's escorting us, really. To meet up with someone called Mox, and she doesn't like him very much, because he's some form of Death Squad commander, former. Also, Reapers are sniper, scout, ranger things. And they get a different concealment. Okay? So they start out with the whole shadow thing, but they don't necessarily get spotted when they use an action, so they have a chance of actually staying in the shadow, if I understand this correctly. Okay. Interesting, let's go. Now, I have adjusted the volume of things a little bit and tried to make the background and effect sounds a little less noisy. Hopefully that balances it a bit more. Because obviously I only get one audio track out of the game recording, so... okay. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, we've got Elena Dragunova, who is carrying... who is carrying a rifle with her name on it, by the looks of it. And we need to go... Which way was that? Like, oh, there's actually a waypoint marker. This looks like something out of Fallout. If I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to use her to scout ahead and see what we can spot.
I am at your service.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
Well, so these are not the melt containers. These are these green goop things that, or these green glowy things that came down. And we never really found out what they were used for, actually. I mean, lots of people were turned into goop, but I don't know if that was because of these canisters. But then we did get the melt canisters, which were not green. So these are different. Okay. So these things are still around. I am disinclined to touch them. Let me put it this way. So we probably should give them a wide berth. It doesn't sound... I'm hearing a bad sound. It doesn't sound like something we want to be near. So let's head in the general direction of the target marker.
As you order, Commander.
And we are in shadow, right? So we're not... so Elena is in concealment, but not the rest of the crew. So I am going to move... I don't seem to be on a timer, so I'm going to move carefully here. I probably want to, yeah.
Look out!
So we've got Frida here. Who's going to be the new Heinrich, maybe? We'll find out. But yeah, so far I haven't seen any mechs. So I don't know if that's a thing or not. We'll get there. Okay, so given that we haven't spotted anything, this should be safe. So I'm just going to move her forward.
Verstanden. Look up!
And we've got Lauren, who is going to bring up the rear. But honestly, I think in this area, I just want everyone to stick together. So let's move her up here. And be in cover. Let's see if we can get through this quickly. The Lost. Oh. What are these?
No more time for regret. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Right. We got zombies. So yes, this is effectively Fallout. And I think I've seen... Yeah, there's one inside this car. That one doesn't look like alive, but he looks... There's definitely one inside the car. And there were two more up here. Which direction are we going? Yeah, stay away from the green glowy stuff. Okay, we're going up there-ish. But we do need to watch out. So Elena is stealthy. Maybe I can get her to go around this side and then take them. But she does have a sniper rifle of some sorts. So we can probably just... let's see if we can just bypass the one inside the car. We'll move her up here.
I'm on the move.
Okay, so she spots them. And she is in stealth. So I'm thinking of not using her to shoot immediately. But maybe we can get Lauren to start killing people. That should get her an angle, yep. So let's move her up here.
Understood. Moving out.
And that gets her a shot at that thing. Oh, that thing, okay. Headshot. Yeah, go and headshot it. Okay, it's done.
Taken care of, these creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
Okay, special zombie mechanic. If we kill someone with a standard attack, we get an extra action point. Oh, so we can chain this effectively as long as we have ammo. Okay, gotcha. So confirm that. So ammo is essential here, really. So she still has one action point, so I can actually get her to reload. But I'd rather have her on... Let's see. We've still got Frida, and Frida doesn't really have anywhere to go. That's half cover. We've still got Elena. Elena could just kill these guys, but then she'd be out of shadow. But I guess it really doesn't matter with these all too much. So let's move Frida up here. I love the German voiceover. We'll leave her on Overwatch. And we got... Elena has shots at one guy. So she may or may not come out of stealth. Let's find out. Let's try this. So she can headshot this guy, which gives her another action point. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so he's dead. Is she going to be unstealthed? Okay, so there's a 50% chance to be revealed. So she is revealed. But I can use her. I can reload her.
I must reload.
And then her action points are over, right? Yes. And I can also leave Lauren on Overwatch. Okay.
Scanning.
Let's make sure that we're controlling our ammo. That seems to be important. Okay, there's more of them. Ah, she missed. Bugger.
Not even close.
Frida? Nice, that's one down.
Hab ihn erwischt.
How many of these buggers are there?
My people have encountered these beings before. At first, they may appear mindless, but they hear quite well. In great numbers, they can be very deadly.
Okay, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 here, 5 over there. Okay, so Elena can start chain killing these people from here. Okay, so you snipe that one. One.
Return to your gods.
And then we can get the second.
The only fate possible for aliens.
And she can take a third. And then reload. Yeah. Okay.
Good riddance.
So now she still has 2 action points, so she can actually reload.
Reloading.
And she can still kill that one. But let's hold off on that. Because I want to start moving people up. These are melee attackers. So there's one over here. There's still one inside the car, I think. Frida has a shot at this guy, so I'm just gonna get her to take him out. If she can, that is. Okay, he's down. So she still got 2 action points. So I can move her and reload. So move her here.
Verstanden. Bewege mich zum Ziel.
Let's hope that the one inside the car isn't doing anything funny. And we're gonna get her to reload.
Ich bin bereit.
And then we can get Lauren. Is any of them left? Yeah, there's one over there. We can get Lauren to move up a bit.
Good copy, moving on target.
And we're going to get her. Oh, she can kill this guy, which is a free action. Alright, I'm starting to understand how this works. So she gets him, that's a free action, and then she can reload. Okay.
Could use some ammo over here.
Reload.
Ready to rock.
And Elena still has a shot at this guy, so she can take him out for a free action. Nice.
Remember, they are not victims.
And then I am going to leave her on Overwatch in case anybody moves.
I am on watch.
Okay. Okay, so that's reasonable. Alright.
An entire city of our own people left to turn into these things.
Yes. All we can offer them now is a merciful death.
Gotcha. Okay, kill everybody. Kill the zombies. Which way are we going, by the way? We need to go this way, so we kind of need to get through that building. I don't like being in confined spaces with melee attackers, but let's get Lauren moving up.
Moving to designated position.
Nothing spotted, so I'm going to leave her on Overwatch.
Come get some.
And then we get Elena moving up here. Yeah, I'm just feeling like moving carefully. And she only gets 3-round magazine. What is this skill, by the way? Claim. It's a claymore mine. Okay. So she can lay a mine. With zombies around, that sounds like a bad idea. Maybe that'll... They did say that they can hear pretty well, so that sounds like a bad idea. So I'm just going to... what is this here? Oh, she can get back into concealment. Okay, that's useful. I'm going to save that. And just going to get her to reload. Because we do need Frida to catch up with us. And if we're going through that building there, then I am going to need her... Well, we're just going to move her here. Because then she can stay on Overwatch as well. So far, we've kind of taken care of them pretty well.
These creatures are worse even than Advent. They have no cause, no fear. They simply exist. If we do not defeat the aliens soon, we will become little more than they are.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for the instructions, Elena. I'm gonna shadow her up again. I don't know if that's taking an action. No, it doesn't. Okay, so she's concealed, which means I can use her to scout through the building, because we kind of need to... There's the thing at the other side of the building. So we do need to get through here. So I'm gonna move her in there. And since she is concealed, she shouldn't be triggering anybody. That is one powerful ability. Okay. Get her to move up to the window. And see if we're clear on the other side. No, we're not. There's... yep.
Extraction point is close, but looks like these things don't want to make it easy for you.
We will make it your pet Advent in time.
Okay. Am I on a timer? No, I just need to get to the meeting point. Alright, we're clear inside. It's just that these guys are standing there. Well, this is easy. I just need to line people up. Okay, so we're gonna get... we just have to be careful not to break any doors or windows, but that should be okay. So we're gonna get Frida in there.
Tempo.
So she doesn't make a sound, and we're not triggering them. And we get Lauren. Lauren can go on the flank from the other side. Okay, there we go over there. Okay, there's nobody there except for these four, and they haven't spotted us.
We risk all this for pray tell Marks? If he is not what you say he is, I shall kill him myself.
Looking forward to this meeting already.
Okay, Elena is a bit intense. Alright, so we're going to get... we've just got these four to kill, right? But we still need to move out, and they're probably going to swarm us from all directions. So let's get Frida over here. Maybe over here. Because she has flanking shots from over there, and she can just run through the... Yeah, we'll move Frida over here.
Bestätigt. Rück aus.
And yes, I know. Oh, so they've seen her now. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wanted to have her on Overwatch. Oh well, then let's just kill them. Okay. Elena is concealed, so that would be cool if we could keep it that way. So let's get Lauren moving up and start shooting people. Okay, Lauren. Lauren's got the better aim, so you start killing people. It's one down.
Got him.
Free action. Two down. Well done.
Kill confirmed.
Three down. Nice.
No longer a threat.
And the last one. And he's down. Well done. So she's dry, but it's a free action, so she still has one action point to reload.
Locked and loaded.
And Elena can... What is this button here? But you can press a button. Oh, open the door. Okay, you open the door. And we're gonna leave Elena in Overwatch. And we're gonna leave Frida in Overwatch. Okay. And the next round we can just move out there.
Central. Biological signatures are grouping into a singular mass. One closing in on this position.
A swarm. We must push forward before it arrives.
A swarm. Well, that's peachy, isn't it? Okay. Well, there's nobody here, so Elena, move out there. She is still concealed.
Moving as ordered.
And yeah, no targets in sight. So I can just get her in position. Well, let's get her in position here.
I am at your service.
Do I need a turn to exfil? No, I just need to get people to the exfil point. Oh, she can't make it. That is unfortunate. That is cover, though. The problem is we don't know how far away that swarm is. So, ideally, I would be moving in cover with some Overwatch capabilities. But I also don't want to be close to the houses. And Elena doesn't have any is not on Overwatch. So I am thinking of just moving Frida here. And leaving her on Overwatch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Rücke zur Zielposition vor.
Oh, there are some. Oh dear. Okay. So she's spotted them. Oh, bollocks. Yeah, I would have thought that Elena would have seen these guys. Okay. So much for Overwatch. She has to start killing these people. Okay, kill this guy. One down.
Feind neutralisiert.
And she missed, and that was her action.
Überprüfe Visier.
Okay. So she will need fire. She will need someone with giving her some cover. So we're going to leave Lauren on Overwatch. What is it? She can give 8 protocol. Yeah, that's a decent idea. Are these guys going to be able to attack Frida this turn? They might be. Okay. She can take 1 down from Overwatch, but that still leaves 2 of them. So either I'm giving Frida more defense, or I'm going to give these. I'm going to get her an Overwatch in case these guys are coming out, and she can take 1 down. I think Overwatch is the better choice here.
On Overwatch.
So let's see if they have range to get to her. Okay, Overwatch shot. That's 1 down. Nice, well done.
Enemy down.
But the other 3 are still coming out.
For years, my people hunted his kind. For years, we survived. Now you risk everything for your dreams of peace.
If you haven't noticed, the aliens have been kicking our planet's ass for the past 20 years. You think maybe it's time we try something else?
If only your speeches could take down these cursed creatures.
Elena, you're starting to... You're very negative. Okay, Frida needs to get out of there. So, Elena, why don't you do something useful and start killing these fools? So you kill this guy. I don't care if you're in shadow or not. That's 1 down. Does she get revealed?
No one will mourn them.
Yes, she gets. It's a 50-50. Well, that's
we
okay.
are known to them.
And you got the second one to shoot, so you kill that guy. It's a free action.
For the Reapers.
So I still got 2 action points, so I can reload.
Cover me, I'm reloading.
And I can leave you an Overwatch in case we need it.
Keep an eye on it.
Frida. Frida, kill this guy. He's down, so it's a free action. So she still got both.
Readings in your general area are clear. No more creatures on approach.
For now.
Then let's not linger here. Head to the evac coordinates now.
Well, was that the swarm that you were warning me about? Okay, anyway, Elena is on Overwatch, so we can get Lauren into the evac zone.
Go, go, go!
And we can get Frida into the evac zone. Okay, there you go.
Bin unterwegs.
You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be compromised. Stay focused. Contact! Get down! We may have a bigger problem here. I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Cropsod. Advent. Puppet. Voxtala. Forten. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Drop 10. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outriders further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
Okay, so that was Mox. I think I'll stop it for here for today, because it looks like we've still got a second half of the mission, and then who knows for how much longer this is going on. But we've got zombies to shoot, and he's got a special ability to shoot twice. He's got a grappling hook, so he sounds all around useful. And if he's less negative than Elena, then I'm already liking him. He's not complaining as much as she does. So, all right. Yeah, we'll leave it off here for now, and I'll see you all next time when we see what Mox can do with zombies. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.